Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is going to be a career reading for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please remember to take what resonates and don't manifest the rest. Okay. See what's going on here with Pisces. Alright. Where are you being called to journey to, Pisces? Wow. This is going to be an intense reading already, I can tell. Where are you being called to? Where are you being called to? Who or what is triggering you? It's your own reflection, Pisces. The pillar of light in your own mirror. Alright. See if there's any obstacles here. Immediately, denial jumps out. Alright. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. You're scared of doing something, Pisces. I know that I cannot change the past. You've got to let that go. Stop denying yourself of this gift that's being offered to you because there's, oh gosh, Pisces. You did something here. Service. I knew it. Okay. So I feel like you're being called to serve, Pisces. And you do have a lot of people around you that is envious of that, but you feel like you're the same as everybody else, just with different challenges, which, you know, I mean, that's typical Pisces. But you're in denial of what you truly have to bring to the world in service. You have some gifts here, Pisces. What is triggering you right now? What do you feel right now is triggering you and you're being called to do? I know what mine is. I've always been kind of that way, and I ended up on the other end of that stick here recently in the last year, or last couple of years, where I received help when nobody else was there. And yes, I will turn my blessings into blessings for others, because that's just who I am. That's just who I am. But I'm not going to give to the people who have this kind of energy in their wavelengths. I'm not going to give them what they want, which is grief. Trust in the process, Pisces. Trust in the process, because I feel like you have passed a test, and I think people intentionally tried to trigger you, tried to make you feel less than, or just tried to make you feel like you weren't good enough. No, that was Spirit. Now Spirit's calling you to do whatever your soul is calling you to do. Are you allowing these people to trigger you? Are you allowing these people to make you feel like you aren't good enough? Because you are. You're perfectly good enough for this job. You're a pillar of light in service to others. You are that light to others to where once your light was dim. What is this denial, Spirit? What is this denial? The call that you're being called. Movement, choices, decisions, discontent and boredom. You're denying yourself something here, Pisces. I see movement, choices, decisions, and a firm foundation. Are you denying that you have a firm foundation to work from? Because Spirit says otherwise. And maybe you are a little triggered right now. But if you don't shine that light in service, I don't know what that means. You will regret it later. Yeah, are there going to be people who are jealous? Yes. Are there going to be people who try to tear you down? Well, of course there is, because Pisces, you're squishy. And they know that. So they're going to try their best to pull you down. Because they feel defeated, Pisces. While you're getting these new beginnings, they feel very defeated. 0 to the 5. 5 seconds flat. I don't think you allowed them to stop your new beginning. And due to that, oh, I see that they tried temptation, whoever these people were. They tried to stop your new beginning and they failed. They failed drastically. 055. No way. Check that out. They tried to stop your new beginning by taking something away from you emotionally. Did it break your heart? Yeah, maybe. Did it stop you? No. You've got a brand new beginning here because of that. Don't matter who these people are, Pisces. They tried to trigger you. They tried to make you act out of character. They tried to affect your blessings by causing you pain, emotional pain, probably conflict. Like I said, there's some jealousy. They did everything in their power to stop you. And you said, I feel like somebody got the big middle finger here. I said, this is who I am, like it or not. Your vibration is rising and you are the oracle. Now you are the storyteller. Now you are not a victim of circumstances. You glowed up. I mean, you are a light to so many at this time. Look at this card, it's so beautiful. Okay? And in that light you shine in service. I feel good when I can help others. Well, did somebody help you, Pisces? Is there somebody you need to go back and help? Somebody, maybe even a stranger? Because I feel like your whole life has changed. Wow. You stood in your truth, Pisces. And you got a gift from Spirit. Your crown chakra. Your intuition is spot on right now, whatever you're thinking. And what I'm hearing is, who's got the power now, bitch? I don't know why I'm hearing that, guys. I know I need to stop cussing so much, but I'm trying. But that's, you followed your intuition here, and that led you straight to your power, which is coming from the crown chakra. Sorry, I'm still recovering from a cold. These are upgrades. You're energetic upgrades, and you're being called to something that you see yourself in, something that maybe you needed help with before. Now you're that light for others because that are following in your path. That's a big job. So Pisces, this power that you hold is from the divine. And it's leading you to a very, very powerful, like I said, I feel like this is, you might even be able to buy a new home because it's time to choose. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness that I cannot change the past. Good news about money. Page of Pentacles. Truth, cold hard truth. Again, we got the truth there twice. That tells me you stood in your power, Pisces. No matter what the cause of any of the denial and the envy and all this other stuff that's going on around you, now you're about to receive a message from probably far away. You earned this. Every single penny. You earned it. So wherever this message is coming from, it is honest, it is fair, it is truthful. Can be a little bit manipulative with the truth. But it is a start of a new start of some kind in your finances. Nine of Pentacles. A boss lied to you. Somebody lied to you. An Emperor. Could be an Aquarius. Or an Aries. Someone that's in love with you. Divine Masculine. I think you took a loss here, Pisces. Because you got lied to. About this star. And now you're healing from those lies. So now maybe give me a minute. Because I feel like this is a career reading. This is a money reading. This isn't for love. But I feel like maybe a boss was in love with you. And they lied to you to try to get your star energy. Got the Star Magician last time I did a reading, so it could very well be. They lied to you because they were jealous of you. Secretly in love with you. This person is still secretly in love with you. And there you are. This person lied about who they were. Ooh. Creepy, creepy. This boss or whoever this Aries energy is, this emperor, this bossy person, I feel like they tried to stop you, Pisces. They tried to make you not happen. And you passed the test. You let those triggers go. Because of that, you're getting very, very well rewarded for that. Oh, they mad. They big mad. Whoever these people are that you're walking away from, because I do feel like you're walking away from them. Because there's your work. Whatever work that you're doing. You may have had to fight your way to get to where you're at right now, High Priestess. Somebody knows they missed a huge opportunity here. And the water got real cold. There's still hope, maybe. But they're watching this happen. And they are not happy about it. I wouldn't even be putting this out here because it sounds irrelevant, but then at the same time, it sounds relevant, especially if you're on a public platform of any kind. You should hear some of the nasty comments that people say to me. It's like, ain't nobody got time for that. I'm typical Pisces. Ain't nobody got time for that. You can say all the nasty things you want to say about me, to me, or whatever it is that you're doing. Is it going to hurt my feelings? Maybe. Am I going to let it stop me from changing my paradigm? Mm-mm. Because I already know what you're trying to do. You're trying to stop the money flow. You're trying to stop what is rightfully mine. And I feel like that. With the High Priestess here twice in Crown Chakra, I feel like you're looking back on what you've built, and there's more to come, but there is some emotional loss because you chose work over your personal life. Now, that could be where the water's getting cold. High Priestess 3 times. There ain't no way. So the water was getting cold. Or it is. And you're just solely concentrating on that 10 of Pentacles. You know what's sitting there waiting for you. And you will stand up and fight for it. Because it's the right thing to do. You know it's the right thing to do. Pisces, you are such sweet. What is this about? A scroll. You got an Ankh in this one. I got Ankh earrings. And then we got a scroll of some kind in her hands. Like she's publicly speaking. Maybe from her third eye. That's weird. Okay. Not really, because that's where I speak from. And then you're focusing on what you're growing. Reaping what you've sown, which is the 10 of Pentacles. However, it might be emotionally draining. Let's get some more information. What is this 8 of Wands about, Spirit? What is this 8 of Wands about? Like I said, Pisces, you passed some kind of test. It's like a self-worth test. And you threw this King of Wands, whoever they might be, off the damn bridge. There's the King of Wands. There's the big I'm meditating. That is the Master Oogway card. That's what I call it. 7 of Wands. I just want to meditate, hang out under my tree, enjoy nature, love life. I don't want to be bothered with your shit. Throwing it off the bridge. Bye, bitch. Ain't nobody got time for that. What is the 7 of Swords in this? This person hurt you. You felt defeated in this situation long before it ever came to anything. This person is your counterpart. They are the emperor to the empress, or the high priestess. Actually, the Hierophant is the divine counterpart for the high priestess, they think, but yeah, you about to find out about anything, any kind of injustice that has been done to you in your money. You know, you already know. I mean, with the high priestess coming out here 4 times now, you already know. The lies are exposed because you know the injustice that was done here. You've seen it. You've seen it. Whether this person was trying to hide it from you or not, you knew. You knew. But you just knew that they were full of shit. And you threw them off the bridge. You said, bye, bitch. I love you, Pisces. You know, it takes a lot to get you to this point where you're just ready to swim the fuck away. And you are growing up, showing up, glowing up, and having your life the way you want it. Despite the pain, the heartbreak, the Ace of Swords that you have endured on this path. Five of Wands, despite the competition. You walked away from the competition. You ghosted the competition. You put your heart on your sleeve and your heart got broke. Well, now it's the real roles are reversed here. What are you doing, Pisces? Besides, I mean, I get growing your pentacles, 7, 8, 10 pentacles. I get that. But again, I feel like this is you not competing with anyone. You are your own person. You're not out to compete with anyone, but they're trying to compete with you. And you're like, nope, sorry, not gonna give you the satisfaction. And because you didn't acknowledge them, you woke they hot. I'll bet they broke yours first. I'll just bet. And as a, you know, a career reading, this career reading is asking you where you're being called to. Where you're being called to serve. And what is triggering your soul to make you want to serve, to be that beacon of light for others who have been through similar situations as you. So I feel like this is entrepreneurial energy. I don't feel like this is like, because there's a boss here, an injustice that was done to you, Pisces, High Priestess 3 times, and you knew they were lying too. They were secretly in love with you. Whether you knew that or not, they were secretly in love with you. They wanted to stop your growth, Pisces. She threw him off a bridge. Like, fuck that. Sorry, I'm trying not to cuss, guys. It's tough being a Florida person and not saying the F word. You gotta understand where I grew up. That is like part of the vocabulary. Yep. Five of Pentacles again. Do I need to clarify this anymore? 8 of Pentacles. Working. Ending shit. Because you got stabbed in the back. Nope. Don't want it. I'm good. I'll wait for the next opportunity. And you left somebody in the dust because you saw this whole lie play out before it even happened. So because you did that, now you're being rewarded with something. And that's power, Pisces. That's the power of the crown chakra. Third eye, crown chakra. That is, talk about leveling up. You don't let any of these people get in your way. You mowed them over like grass. Because you knew what they were trying to do. You held on tight to that 9 Cups, Pisces, and you got it. You got it. Whatever you were wishing for in the career department, you got it. Leo energy. Gosh, I'm getting like fame here. You held on. You held out. Now your wish is granted. You might be dealing with the Sagittarius, I don't know. I'm not really calling out signs because this is not a love reading. This is a career reading. You're stepping into that Leo energy. You're holding on to that dream and trying to keep your balance in the meantime because you know that you've got haters. Downright haters. And it's not justified, not by any means, because you're not, like I said, it's like a flower trying to compete against another flower. You just don't. It's a waste of time. So you're walking away from all that and ghosting it. You let it know it hurts your feelings. But you moved on. You just... like I said, I feel a big middle finger in this reading. Like, okay, I ain't playing with you no more. Yep. Justice. This could be a whole family, Pisces. This Ten of Cups is in reverse, so that tells me that this whole family tried to shut you down. Could be a family of this boss or a father figure or something of that nature because they were secretly in love with you and you got away from them. You went and did your own thing. You came out of hermit mode. I don't even think you know how you did this, Pisces. Your subconscious did it for you. Because you wasn't playing. You didn't rush in. You didn't act a fool. But you stayed in the light. Despite the best efforts to take away the truth, you now have justice. You could be in the legal field. But I think, Pisces, you brought the hammer down and stood in your power here, and now you've got everything to look forward to. Not quite for these other people. I don't feel like you're going to listen to any more nonsense. Nonsense. I don't know, I'm getting the Alice in Wonderland thing going on there. Chasing a white rabbit. I think because you went down that rabbit hole, you emerged into this. You didn't let anything stop you. Nothing. Because you knew this was your divine birthright. And now I'm getting that song by Ozzy. We're going through changes. And you're going to be in service to others who have been through similar situations. The broken heart, the being left out in the cold, the throwing you under the bridge to save themselves. Now you're going to be a beacon of light to those who are experiencing the same thing. Because nobody can hide it anymore. Everything's got to be on the table and real. And that includes at the workplace. But I feel like you took your power and you brought light. And you didn't let nothing stop you. Nothing. There might be some kind of legal issue here that comes up, but you already knew about that. It's like you already knew about a lot of this, and you're going through some really big changes in your life. Continue on, Pisces. Continue on. Because these changes are ultimately going to bring you justice. Because you know. You're a high priestess. Can't nobody take that away from you. Even if they wanted to, they couldn't take it away from you. And even if you wanted to give it to them, it couldn't happen. You're listening to your higher guidance, your higher knowing. You know that everything's going to work out. And all these tricksters that are trying to throw you off balance are going to fail. Your sights are set on what you truly want. Now we have the Sun Dancer here in reverse, so I feel like you're not giving yourself enough credit. You're not enjoying your life as much as you should be. And that doesn't mean just monetarily, because I feel like you're doing fine financially. But I don't feel like you're enjoying it as much as you should be. Not that you should be going out and partying every weekend, la la la. I mean, this could be as simple as something gardening or taking some time out from work for yourself. All right, this is in reverse. Listen, beware of yourself. Beware of losing yourself in your dreams of the future when the Sun Dancers come to challenge you. Their message is sweet and simple. Stop what you're doing and go have some fun. Celebrate what is and don't worry about what will be or what could be. Be here and now. Just be. Just for today. You will find your answers, but only after you've made time to play. Tomorrow, after all, is another day. And the sun will rise again to shed its warmth and light on all that needs clarity. You can count on it. You can count on it. Go have some fun, Pisces. You've earned every bit of it. Go have a good time. Go roller skating. Go, like I said, enjoy your garden. Enjoy your life. Spirit's saying you're working too hard. You're not taking enough time to play. And you need to. Alright? Alright, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed that reading. Please remember to press that like button because it helps me and it's free. If you enjoyed this reading, subscribe and share. Love you. Take care.